Camp. Are you ready? Yeah! This side is, I know we gotta wake up this side a little bit more, so maybe we'll get you going a little bit. So welcome back. We have a full day. When I say a full day, we're gonna go non-stop, moving around from the field to the classroom to in here to back with a little lunch break in between. So make sure that you are on time, know where your next movement is as far as where you need to be going, try to go as fast as you can. You know, whether it's transitioning from the field to the classrooms to in here for a presentation, and that includes you parents. You want to make sure you're moving and grooving as well, but more importantly, you're up to speed. So if you don't have an itinerary, we have a couple extras in the small gym where we had our registration. Just a quick overview, we're going to have some presentations this morning from a quick couple of videos from some of our key sponsors. We're going to have an outstanding presentation on the recruiting process from NCSA. And it's first going to start with an athletes-only presentation. Parents, when the athletes are sitting here talking with the NCSA guys, you are going to have the opportunity to go into the classrooms with your coach and talk to them and get them a little one-on-one with them. And it's a great, intimate conversation that you as a group can have. And it's all. I mean, the coach will have some things they want to talk to you about, but bring those questions and answers. You can keep them couple on, Frankie. It's all right. Don't make complete dark. I can't see the person. Perfect. Thank you. And then we'll flip-flop. And then the athletes will go to the classrooms, and then the parents will come in here for the NCSA presentation. So again, great information. I encourage every single one of the parents to attend that. Once that's broken up around 9 o'clock, we'll also have, for any youth coaches, we'll also have a youth coaches clinic going on. So Coach Cottrell and myself will be in the room. We'll probably spend a good 45 minutes just talking about youth football, some of the key issues that are concerning with youth football. You can meet our head coach, Coach Cottrell, pick his brain on rules, regulations, or how the game is changing. And then from there, we're out on the field at 10 a.m. and we flow from there. So again, it's a very impactful, high-intensity day. We want to make sure you guys are involved in all aspects of it. A couple of housekeeping tips. First and foremost, we are guests here at St. Mary's. We want to treat this school as if we were hosting this at your own school. And I hope that you do not throw your trash around, disrespect and the property at your own school, so you do have it. We now do the same here. So we are guests here. We want to come back year in and year out. So we treat the facilities, the bathrooms, the hallways, the classrooms, and obviously the field with the same amount of respect. As I stressed, you kind of want to be on time. Follow the coaches, get your gear situated if you're transitioning from the field to the classroom. Lost and found has now transitioned. It used to be if you're losing something or you need to find, it used to be in the small gym for registration. Lost and found will now be in our merchandise booth out on the field. So I just asked for Laura out there or any of the staff that's assisting her. If you're missing anything, if you have anything, you found something, jerseys, like someone's bag, anything like that, you can turn it into our staff over there. So with that said, we have a great privilege. One of the reasons that FPU and All-American Games can execute these high-level events is a great thanks to our sponsors. You know, we're sponsored by a ton of great organizations and companies. You know, you're all geared up by Adidas. They provide all the performance gear for camps. 24/7 Sports is our ranking and profiling partner that's helping with the exposure. East Bay gets all the gear and all this other great stuff for us throughout the year. Two of them I want to introduce now. Oh, and then can't forget Gatorade. Gatorade is going to keep us hydrated all weekend too as well. Well, one of the things I want to show you, talk to you about is Evo Shield. Now, you may not have heard about Evo Shield, but they're very strong in the protection gear of athletes. They're mainly started in baseball, but now they're doing a lot more protective gear in football, rib pads, performance gear, and so forth. So, without further ado, Frankie, let's roll that video on Evo Shield.
traditional pad that everyone's used to. You know, it's really bulky. It doesn't move that well when you move. It kind of stays in one spot, but it does protect you. Just makes you feel like you're a little bit fat, and sometimes it's hard to breathe in it as well. So then, of course, you got the foam, which is light and comfortable, but honestly, you wouldn't want to take a hit in it because you feel like you're not protected. Lastly, you got Evo Shield, which is kind of a combination of the two. You got that protective, it's really protective of you on your ribs and on your back. And then it's also lightweight, so not only is it light, it'll protect you, but it also makes you feel a lot faster. It doesn't compromise your speed and agility on the field, and it's easy to breathe in. So that's the main difference between what's out there and what we've got.
Well, here it comes. I'll do all the next work. Well, you got a lot of that.
So as you can see, you know, Evo Shield Rip Protector is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best out there. It's extremely flexible, it's form-fitting. You know, we've got some of my athletes at the high school that I work at with using it. So, unfortunately, we don't have an Evo Shield rep here. You can go on their website, you can purchase their products. Information is presented over at our merchandise store. But Evo Shield is a fantastic partner of ours. Again, all about protecting your athlete. So when we talk about protecting the athlete, the most important part of the body to protect is the head. And as you know, concussions is a very, very strong topic in the game of football. And no company is going forward and doing the right things to protect it than Xenith. Xenith is a helmet company. If you're not familiar with them, they're based on the East Coast. And they're the first helmet company that was designed with the entire mind on concussion prevention. So it's their technology, it's cutting edge, it's fantastic. I wish I had it when I was playing. It would have helped on some of the numerous concussions that I had. And Mike Donnelly, the Xenith rep, a lot of you may have met him yesterday for the linemen that need the helmets this weekend, getting fitted. I would suggest going out there, visiting with him. He'll be set up over on the merchandise table in the area there, and just put one on. See how comfortable it is. It's like putting a nice pair of isotonic gloves on, or slippers, or a nice form-fitted hat. It's very comfortable. Their technology of the buckle system, and it's a full system. It's not just a strap. Is fantastic. So we'll show a quick little video on behalf of Xenith.
In the 21st century, sports science knows more than ever about head protection. Example. Head injuries can be caused by two very different types of force, linear and rotational, meaning glancing hits and hard straight-on hits require two very different types of protection. And although small hits absorb over a season or a career, well, that old-school foam padding may not be enough. Well, welcome to the 21st century, and welcome to Xenith football helmets. Xenith delivers modern, patented safety engineering, superior fit, and world-class performance. Consider the Xenith shock line. It allows the hard outer shell to move independently of the head. Result, fewer damaging rotational forces reach the head. And look at Xenith's patented shock absorbers. Unlike foam, these air-filled shock absorbers adapt to the force of any hit, big or small. Or the Xenith Fit System, an ingenious system of straps throughout the helmet deliver a perfect fit for maximum protection without a pump. Remember, the most important piece of equipment you own is your head. Use it. I'm Paul Hockman for Xenith.
So again, guys, I encourage you, and even moms and dads, go ahead and put one on. Test it. Go meet Mike outside throughout the day between the practices. Put it on. Get that fitting system and feel comfortable and forms to your head. And again, I wish I had those growing up. So the good news is we're a little bit ahead of schedule, so we're going to start our transition. One of the things I brought up here and we'll reiterate it when the NCSA guys come up, is this list right here. Now, you may or may not have seen this. It was tucked in the corner as you exited the registration area. But this is a list to date of the athletes that have attended 2013 FBU, or I should say the class of 2014, and where they're going to school. So we have some big-time colleges here, and we've got some small-time colleges. But the point is what we do is all part of getting you guys on that list. So it's very important that you pay attention to the reps from what Julian has to say at NCSA. Coach Higgins is working on with his reports, what the college coach, what the NFL coaches have to say to you, that's going to get you on that list. And our goal is to have you, those guys that are graduating 2015, is have you on that list at all the camps next year. And we're very proud of those guys, and we feel honored to be part of their football journey, as we mentioned yesterday. So with that said, let's slowly transition. We're going to have the parents. We're going to ask you to get up, and you are going to go out to the classrooms that your athletes were in yesterday, and you're going to have a sit down with your NFL coach